Hi everyone, I'm currently in the Boots beauty haul, as you can tell, because I've piled on every bit of makeup I can see, and I'm here to start talking to you about today's skincare school topic, which is serum. Now, serum is something that we see about, there's probably 1,000 in here. Do we know why we use it, when we use it, or how we use it? Well, in this video, I am going to show you everything. So get ready, get excited.
Mum, what is serum?
Oh, Evelyn, I'm so glad you asked.
Go.
Okay, so what serum is it's a highly concentrated liquid that contains all the active ingredients that you need in order to improve a specific problem with your skin. So you look at the serums and you think, oh my God, that is so expensive. Why is that so expensive? That is why, because it's essentially the medicine that your skin needs. So if your skin is dry, if your skin is dull, if it is oily, if you are feeling the effects of aging, not that I would know about that, you will need to add a serum to your routine if you want to address that problem. And it's not just going to make the problem better on the spot and then disappear. It's designed to have a lasting effect. You see, a serum's made of really small molecules, and fun fact, you guys, natural skincare such as beloved Tropic actually settles into, it has smaller molecules, so it goes deeper into the skin than those chemically enemies of ours. It goes deeper into your skin, and therefore the deeper it goes, the more it settles in, the more likely it is to have a lasting effect. So serum is an incredibly important thing for us all to know about. So with your serum, you have totally cleansed, totally toned, so your pores are wide open. So this is your chance to put some real goodness in that's going to target those areas that you need a bit more help with. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that actually you can apply your serum to wet skin. In Korean beauty, it's the done thing. They have the 3-second rule where you wet your face under the shower and soak and cleanse it. Then you pat it, the serum, straight into the skin within 3 seconds. Now, I think for me personally, to apply to soaking wet skin, I'd feel like some of it was going to wash off. But I think if you towel dry it, which is the recommendation in this country, if you towel dry it so it's still a bit damp, and then start patting the serum in, the water will actually help the serum to absorb. And remember, that's the purpose of our serum. We're targeting our problems with this really concentrated solution. So I often think that my skin can look quite dry and dull. So I take my Glowberry brightening serum and I just squeeze out the pipette. Maybe I don't drop this. And you decide what concentration you need. Now, I'm just going to have 3 drops today, because you know what, I've been tropicing, so I don't actually need loads and loads anymore, and I think that's what I found. I think when I was first using it, I would go for the full 6. Now I'll stick with 3. So you put it on your hands, and I tend to rub it into my fingertips like this, or perhaps just rub it on my face. That is the last of the rubbing we're going to do, because you don't actually rub it into your skin. You press it, you imagine you're getting it in those pores, so you press it right in. I might do a close up on that and cut to it just so you can see me pressing it in to those areas that I think need brightening. Now, another thing we need to know about serum is that, yes, we can layer it, because often we have more than one problem with our skin. Like at the moment, you'll probably see I've got a very blemished chin. I've got a lot of problems on my chin. So I take my Blue Lagoon prevention serum, blemish prevention serum, and now I'm only going to take, and I love this one, look at the colour of it, beautiful. That's the nice thing about the tropic serums. I'm going to give you a close-up. They're all like pretty colours. There's a green one that I've run out of, my beloved super greens, and yeah, that's lovely. This was blue, the globe was quite red. So anyway, I don't need to put this all over my face, so I've just taken 1 or 2 drops and I'm just pressing it in, and I haven't really put too much brightening here just because it might be a bit oily, and if it's a bit oily I don't really want to use the brightening. I might use maybe this Blue Lagoon instead. So I press it in like so. I like to do raindrops on my skin, just like that, little raindrops. Feels like a nice little massage. The other thing that you can do, that some people use, like I got it in my bag, is a roller. That can be a nice way to literally press it in. You see these long drops, that's what they're for. So you can just roll it in, get it in. And that feels lovely and cool on your face. You can get ice rollers as well that are really nice that you put in the fridge or freezer. So you're rolling it in, you're pressing all that goodness into your pores. And then if you imagine your moisturiser, and today I'm going to be using Skin Feast, your moisturiser becomes your sealant. So that is going to seal in all that goodness. So now you're massaging that in. Oh, the smell of this stuff, I can't get over it. You're massing all of that in. And I might have to do a speed lapse for this because I will spend ages. So hang on. I'm back. So relaxing. So now I've sealed it in. Now it is at this point that I'm going to talk more about face oils, I think, another time. But at this point, face oil becomes like your gloss that you want to put on top. So you want to put a bit of gloss on top. Then you can get something like the Elixir, which is really good. It's got pomegranate in, and that's just designed to enrich. Just add a little bit of extra gloss, like a bonus ball. So yeah, again, just a few drops that you just rub over the skin. And there you go. You have applied the medicine, and I guess if you think of it like that as medicine for your skin, when your skin is dull, when your skin is blemished, it isn't very well when you are fearing the anti-aging, and you're giving it medicine to make it better, to make you feel confident. So, startlingly, serum has a 4,000-year history. Now, the first commercial serums were sold in the 1930s, but they'd often cause people skin infections because people didn't realise that the ingredients had a shelf life. But actually, they go back as far as the ancient Egyptians, where, just like we do, they would have problems with wrinkles. Cleopatra herself would use things like moringa oil, castor oil, in order to make herself look younger. Other people, the Greeks, would use honey. The Chinese would use herbs and spices. Now, what are we noticing here? These are all natural things. When you think about how the beauty market is so full of chemicals these days, Why did we have to change it? Another interesting theorem that was used was in the Elizabethan times. They wanted whiter skin. Everyone wanted to look paler, and they would actually use lead, and they would put lead into their skin in order to make it look lighter. See, there's a lot of beauty these days marketed at teenagers. And if you look at it, avoid direct contact with cameras. It seems pretty scary to me. That's what means such big letters. So do be careful. So we know that serum, we know why it's important, and we even know how to use it. So we've gone in this video from not knowing much, possibly, to being an absolute expert. Now, good news, if you're now thinking to yourself, I want to use a serum, which is what I hope, then Tropic, oh yes, has got you. Now, I'll probably cut here to a dreamy shot of all of them because they look so beautiful together. I'm going to show you. Together, I'm going to show you. So, if you have got dry skin, dull skin, you've got your rainforest dew, mega popular, one of Tropic's signature products, smells amazing. Then, and remember, these are all like Cleopatra used, these are all natural, full of botanicals and plants and all sorts. The next one you've got, which you saw me use earlier, is the Glowberry, and that's absolutely full of vitamin C, and it just really brings out, I mean, right now I've just woke up and been studying. I haven't put a thing on my face, and you can see it's already kind of getting that shine. That's because I'm using these products regularly. They're taking their effect. The other one you've got, which I need at the moment, hopefully not soon, is your blemish prevention serum. Now, if you've got teenagers or maybe are a teenager, this might be a really nice gift for them. So when they're worried about this, and what I do when Evelyn has spots, I just pass her this and she just pats a little bit on. And it seems to do the job because I always think her skin looks beautiful. The next one you've got is your pore cleaning serum, which again is for that oily skin. If you've got a lot of oil coming out of your skin, it's going to kind of mattify it. It's going to stop the blemishes. So this is more like you've got spots. This is more like you can get spots. You don't want to get spots. So both of them are dealing with that problem. The next one, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never tried this, probably because when I started Tropic I had such a deep tan anyway. But there's actually a gradual tanning facial serum. So if you just want a little bit of brown to your face, maybe quite nice for the winter, just to brighten your face up a little bit, you've actually got a gradual tan of that. I'm going to try that later in the week, I think, to see what it's like. And the final one, the big award winner, this is so potent and so powerful. It's in a slightly teenier jar, and that is the Youth Potion, and that is designed for us ladies in the 30 pluses who just want to smooth out the wrinkles. It's full of hyaluronic acid and other ingredients that are designed just to stop that aging process a little bit or hide the evidence of it. So I hope you've enjoyed Skin School this week. Thank you for listening. Sorry it's a long one, but I just feel like there's so much to say about serum, and you know, it's kind of the heart of skincare. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned a lot. Thanks guys, bye.